Hi coloring friends, welcome back to my channel. This video is a short, quick, real-time coloring video, coloring with Amberley in 10-15 minutes, a little bit of real time, just a little bit of coloring, a little bit of fun, and we don't want to lose any time, so let's get started. I'm going to zoom you in and then we will chat a little bit about contrast, and I will show you a little bit here how you can just create contrast on the flowers, the leaves. So I'm working on those little cherry blossoms here, and I did a marker base with my Honolulu, Ohuhu Honolulu, oh my god, Ohuhu Honolulu series, and there are two ways. I will just get started. There are two ways to do your base layering basically. The first way is that you use your highlight color as a base, like I did here. So this is a very light pink shade. And so the second way is that you use your medium color and then you can lighten it up with a white pencil. I'm using a Prisma color white at the moment. I want to lighten these up a little bit just to preserve the highlight area, which is at the bottom of this little flower there basically. And then I would go, I'm using actually Pablo's today. So let me see if I can show you the colors, just in case anybody wants to know what I'm using here. So hopefully it's showing up here. It is pink, it's raspberry red, and it's carmine. This gold lettering is always very difficult to read, and you know that I like to go from light to dark, and then I start with my lightest color here, and I just color in half of the leaf, of the flower leaf here, and leave the top part with this light, very light color, where I even went over with my Prisma white. And the reason why I'm doing this is contrast. If you want to make your page like pop a little bit more, then it's a good idea to have contrast, and that means that your highlights should be light enough. I'm going in with my medium color now, and I'm doing here a little bit of a U shape, like getting my darkest color here to the flower center basically, and leaving the highlight at the top part of this flower leaf. So getting your highlights light enough and your shadows dark enough, which creates contrast, and contrast will make your page pop, or your item, This is what creates interest. And we are not going for realism here, basically. No, definitely not going for realism here. For me, coloring is fun. Now I'm going in with my darkest color, with the carmine. And I'm coloring in this flower center, trying to make it very dark. And then I do a little C shape at the very bottom to increase the dark areas here a little bit. You can maybe drag it up sometimes on one of the leaves, here and there, drag it up a little bit. So, and that's basically it. Now I will go in backwards with all my colors again and trying, to blend in the colors a little bit more. I'm using Pablo pencils today. And I have to say, I really like the Pablo pencils on CreateSpace paper. I just found it out today, basically, somewhat, that I really like them here on this paper. On those smaller areas, definitely. Don't know if it also would be so good for larger areas. I don't know yet, but for those smaller areas, I absolutely love them. And that's it. That's how our little flowers look, how they pop. And we are good in time, I see. Just 5 minutes, I think. So now let's color some leaves. I have two colors here. Let me show you. I have the light olive and spruce green here. And this light green is very similar to my highlight color. So I will leave the marker base that I did here as a highlight color. And then this is just really a shade darker or so. And then I just color in half of the leaf and do here a little bit. I just go a little bit up on the side basically. And yeah, the question always is where to put the shadow. I think I put it here on the down side of the leaf, like so. And then this is so quick and easy. So this was my light shade, and now I go in with my spruce green, which is the darker shade. And what I do, I just kind of like, you know, I go up here. Here's this little line, I go up, and then I go just like a C or something, or like a comma or so. Here we do it because I have my shadow here on the downside, so do the same here. Not go up completely. On one side I go up completely, and then on the other side just like half of the leaves, something like that. So, okay, let's try. And then like half of the leaf. And this is like very quick. We do have quite a bit of contrast here as well. And yeah, the now the alcohol marker as a highlight color. Now I go back in with my lightest color here to blend it in just a little bit. Just a little bit. Those Pablos, they blend very nicely, so I didn't know that they blend so well. Oh, the light just turned off, okay. But basically, that's all the trick. And wow, 8 minutes and I'm actually through with my video. Oh no, there was one thing that I wanted to show you. I have some areas here where there is a little bit of color from the background or from pencil dust or so, where it's a little bit dirty. And what you can do, of course, as well, is to go in with an acrylic marker. This is the Artix brush markers. I love the brush markers from Artix. And this is a very light color, number 20, if you have the same set. And then, of course, if you lost your highlight, you could also bring it back in with this. And then, you know, there where it is a little bit dirty, I just go over with a marker. You must know when you apply this acrylic marker, when it's wet, it looks a little bit lighter. And when it dries a little bit darker. And yeah. So that was that. And I think I will continue to finish up those flowers here just quickly. And then that's all for today's video. I thought I would just, you know, do some quickies. Some quick little videos for in between in the week, maybe. And I will just see if someone likes it, or if not, then yeah. I can still always put it in my update videos. But, you know, those update videos, I love to do them because it's just so much fun to film the coloring. But, you know, the problem is, that it takes so much time to edit them with all those snippets that I usually film, because I usually film quite a bit, I have to be honest. Usually I have like snippets about 4 or 5 hours, and then I try to not have the video longer than 1 hour, so that's why it's obviously sped up. I need to cut it down quite a bit. And you know, when I film, I just film it. I listen to music or an audiobook, whatever, or a YouTube video, and just film. And later I do a voiceover. And that means that I have to basically watch, the whole thing. So if I want to do voiceover on the complete hour, then I need to spend another hour watching my own stuff and making a voiceover. So that's quite time consuming basically. Or sometimes I just do parts and then do some parts with music, because it takes me just too long, to bring out the video then. But it's a lot of fun. I love to do those update videos. I just wish I could bring them a little bit quicker to you. So that's my only concern here. So those flowers are looking nice already. I noticed when I film, I really try to speed up a little bit with my coloring. That's not a bad thing, actually. I don't take as much time. I just noticed it. And we have one more here. So I just finish up those leaves here. And I hope something enjoyable was in this short little video. Let me know how you like those short real-time coloring videos. Just spending a few minutes with me coloring. I hope that this is quite easy for me to film, to edit. I can bring it out quite quickly, and so if you like this, it would be easy for me to produce, so to speak. But we will see. We will just see. So just color in this little tweak here, or how you call it. Okay. So, I forgot just one flower. My gosh. Oh my gosh. This little one here. Let's just quickly finish this one. And I'm just enjoying RJ's image here. I have to say, quite small details. You have to go in with quite sharp pencils, I find. And therefore those Pablos are really nice. They really keep a point and still blend so nicely, and I don't find them hard, to be honest. I really like them. So now let's have a look at the overall look here. So those flowers are done. It was quite quick, actually, a lot of fun, and I will continue to tackle this page. Here, by the way, I did a darker marker base, and then with a white pencil I really can go in and add highlights and then blend them in with my midtone colors. And I love to add highlights to work from darker to lighter. It's like acrylic painting, basically. It's a lot of fun as well when you can place your highlights and work from there. So this was RJ Hampson, Moonlight Mischief, a short quick video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you in my next video. If you enjoyed it, give us a like so that I know that someone wants to watch this, basically. So I hope I will see you in the next video. Happy coloring to everyone, and bye!